Hey guys, it's me, Music with Tim, back again with another video, and this time I'm going to rank Mac Miller's discography. As you all know, he passed away about a year and a half ago. Sad obviously to hear, but we might as well enjoy what we got from him. And he released 10 albums. I'm going to be ranking them from worst to best. You all know what the story is by now. So we're going to begin. Number 10, Good AM. Now, this album, it was, for me, a bit forgetful. He usually tends to have a good few hits on his albums. This one, for me, lacked a little bit. If I were to pick the standouts, it would probably be Weekend, great song, and probably In the Bag. But it's got a good bit of rap on it, and it's a little bit kind of like what you hear on the radio at the time, so a bit boring. Number 9, watching movies with the sound off. It's really hard to pick a list because he's such good discography, but this one also kind of in the same vein. Very dark, bit slow paced for me, but okay. Avian, that's a standout on that album, as well as, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Number 8, The Divine Feminine, kind of a famous album during that period where he was in a relationship with Ariana Grande, or else he was about to be, and he was kind of in that phase of lovey-dovey. So there's a good few love songs in this one. Standouts would be Dang, and my favourite part, as well as God is Fair, Sexy, Nasty. Weird title anyways, but it's a good song. And I appreciate the covers he puts effort in on this album. But yeah, all the rest of it is okay. Number 7. Sorry, I can count. Number 6. Number 7 is Macadelic. This one is an interesting album. We went in a different direction. He jazzed up the music a little bit, but kept his basic messages in it, which I like. Some songs that really stand out on this one are Angels and Thoughts from a Balcony, and it's a good one to check out actually. Mac Miller, the self-titled one, kind of probably not sure why it was self-titled, because it wasn't his first album, but anyways, there you go. This one features some nice songs, probably the darkest album he's ever released. The subject matter is very dark, going through a drug phase, but some strong songs, in particular Friends and New Faces, and in them he details kind of how he's feeling at the time, which is not great. Spoilers. Number 5, Blue Slide Park. This was one of the first ones I listened to, and it's got a real poppy feel to it and a real upbeat feel to it, marked by his early days. So I really like this one. Blue Slide Park. It's got great songs like Frick Park Market, and also English Lane is really good. Now, what do you have next? We have Kids. Another upbeat one from his early days, and a really positive one. It's kind of sad because he took this turn into more negative subject matter, but it also was really more interesting. This one is really catchy. Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza and Nike's on My Feet are my personal favourites, but everything on it is really upbeat, kind of like a bio kind of like a bio of his life, really, up to that point. And just sort of what made him tick, and kind of developing that. It's interesting to see the transition between him as a normal person and as a celebrity. Number 3, Circles. This was the last album released, and it wasn't by him, so technically you can say it's not his work, but I'm still going to include it because it very much has that feel of his later work. Made by his producer, great job. Absolutely great job. Standout songs would be Blue World. Also, I Can See, really powerful song. and also Hands. Yeah, the one thing I would say about this album, very slow, very acoustic, very self retrospective, and I guess you can say I've been in the mood for this one, but it's still amazing. Number 2, Best Day Ever. One of his earlier works and one of his better works. They even he did a 5-year anniversary for this one, so that's pretty crazy. Best Day Ever itself is an amazing song. Also Donald Trump and All Around the World. Anthems that you'd sing over and over again. Kind of just sums up his funny character, and I really think it's a great representation of his work. But it's not number 1. It's number 1 is, of course, for me anyways, is Swimming. His penultimate album, his last album he released. You can tell his heart and soul went into this, and it's a really sad work, but it's got some great upbeat music. So it combines those two great elements. And obviously you don't want to see this basically being the breakdown of him after his relationship with Ariana Grande, 2-year relationship. But it produced some great work. Come Back to Earth, Ladders are just incredible songs, and also Self-Care. So if you're going to check out an album, check this one out. You probably already heard a good few songs anyways. Great album. And yeah, I just want to say that's it, my video, guys. Sorry it's a short one, but got to the point really. One of the best artists we've had in the last 10 years anyways. So thank you guys for watching anyways, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.